welcome to the 61st Annual Frontier Days Parade, everyone. We're thrilled to be here after another challenging year. I'm going to be your announcer for this evening, Ron Swager. I'm Vice President of RDI Corporation and President of the Milford Miami Township Chamber of Commerce. So obviously, given the business community, it means a lot to me, and so does this Frontier Days Festival. This is actually my 7th Frontier Days I've helped put on, but the first I've gotten the privilege to announce for the parade, so I'm certainly excited to be here tonight with everybody. As we get started, I'd like to thank two of our Frontier Days sponsors. First, People's Bank here on Lila Avenue. They're our presenting sponsor this year. They're a wonderful partner of ours. Appreciate all that you do, People's Bank, to support your local chamber and our community. Second, I'd like to thank Day Heights Auto Service, today's parade sponsor. Day Heights has been providing honest, reliable auto care services for the past 40 years. Yes, I said it, 40 years, people. So now let's get started with our parade. In honor of the start of the summer, our theme is Splash Into Summer. So you will notice that we're encouraging all of our people attending the parade today to get those super soakers out, have some fun with those that are in the crowd. Some of you will probably notice some baby pools. We're calling those our refueling stations. So looking forward to seeing everyone have some fun with it. You may notice some others that are not getting squirted, though. There's some who, unfortunately, do not want to get wet. So we're trying to give them some respect and making sure they're keeping these guys dry with it. So you guys will notice here, there's passing by at this time the Milford Police Honor Guard, Milford Community Fire Department Honor Guard. This is actually a joint effort between the Milford Police and Fire Departments. The Honor Guard starts off our parade today. We invite you to please stand in honor of our flag as they pass by. Just passing by as well is Milford Police Chief Jamie Mills. He's been serving the department and protecting our community in the town, the best town since 1836. Okay, next we have the Claremont County Sheriff's Office. Please welcome Claremont County Sheriff Robert S. Leahy. Sheriff Leahy has been serving Claremont County since 2017. Hey, you guys will notice we also have the Milford Community Fire Department just passed by. We'd like to say thank you to our Milford's first responders who help keep our community safe each and every day. They're some of the most talented firefighters around. We are certainly lucky to have them. Next up, you will notice here, coming up is the Miami Township Fire and EMS. And speaking of lucky, next we have our first responders in Miami Township, another talented group of firefighters. Our two communities work together, supporting each other regularly to keep the Milford-Miami Township region safe. Thank you for all that you do, Miami Township Fire and EMS. I know I mentioned at the top that I work for RDI. I just wanted to mention right now that RDI is not only our Frontier Days ground sponsor, they're also one of our community trustees who support all of our Milford Miami Township Chamber events and programs throughout the year. They were dubbed one of the top workplaces in 2023 for the 3rd consecutive year. Now, they exemplify strong business and civic leadership, community involvement, good management practices, and financial soundness. They provide all-encompassing solutions to impact your business in positive ways, including contact center, IT, help desk, and market research. Here comes the fun part, ladies and gentlemen. Our Grand Marshal this year is a very talented young man who epitomizes our young people from our area who are growing up and finding success in their own ways. Dylan Morton graduated in 2019, and in just a few short years, he's become an international roller skating sensation. Dylan choreographs for Disney. You heard me right, Disney. He also travels all over the world performing and teaching. Truly shows that it's possible to make a living from your passion. He's also a super, incredibly nice person. Had the opportunity to meet him a few weeks ago. So, like I said, it's been a pleasure to actually get to know him over these last few weeks. He is joined by a number of his local students. Aren't they amazing? You're going to get to see more of them if you head down to the festival grounds after our parade. They're going to be putting on a show right on Victor Steer. So please, after the parade is done, get down to Frontier Days grounds. Next, the mayor of Milford. We got Lisa Evans here. We also have the city councilor on the fire truck with her. We have Vice Mayor Sandy Russell, council members Kim Chamberlain, Janet Cooper, Ted Haskins, Kyle Mitchell, and Ben Redmond. Also, please welcome Milford City Manager Michael Doss. Okay, and right behind them, we have the Miami Township Trustees and Fiscal Officer. A big shout out to our Miami Township Trustees, Mary Mackley-Wolf, Mark Schulte, and Ken Tracy, and the Fiscal Officer, Eric Ferry. We're glad to see you here tonight. Next, you guys can hear it. It's the Milford Marching Band. I'm sure you guys are noticing that coming down as well. The program is the largest student organization at Milford High School. In 2019, the Marching Eagles placed third in their class at the Bands of America Grand National Competition and are now a 5-time national semifinalist. Thank you for being here, Milford High School Marching Band. And you will notice coming here behind the band, we have the Milford Cheer and Dance, high school cheer and dance teams. As a coach for a number of youth organizations, can't help but say it, go Eagles. While they make their way, I'll give an opportunity to speak about another one of our great sponsors for this event, Red Bank Transport. They're a longtime sponsor of our Frontier Days stage. As long as I've been a part of it, Red Bank has been a part of it. They're family owned and operated, and with their very friendly staff, they're a great place to order your local sand and gravel delivery. Red Bank Transport is so appreciated by all of us here at Frontier Days. Thank you again for your consistent support. Another opportunity here. As they're passing by. Sorry, I must have missed it. Had this out of order. Sorry about that, guys. This is the Milford Exempted Village School District that supports Milford and Miami Township residents. Thank you for being here. So use a slight pause to also speak about another one of our sponsors. Frontier Days is grateful to have Day Heights Auto Service, the sponsored parade, as I said, and this great splash into summer theme. They're well known in this area for providing excellent service. Their skilled technicians are artists when it comes to automotive repair. These talented individuals work their magic, turning wrenches and solving car mysteries. Day Heights Auto provides honest, reliable auto care services for Milford, Miami Township, and are soon coming to Loveland as well. They also now have live online scheduling on their website. They can offer you the best and earliest scheduling experience. You can visit our website at www.dayheightsautoservice.com. Thank you, Day Heights, for being our parade sponsor this year. Now everyone's seeing, again, the Milford High School cheer and dance teams passing out a lot of candy to the crowd goers tonight. So these kids are not going to sleep anytime soon, I will tell you that. While the cheer and dance teams make their way through, just want to mention another one of our fantastic sponsors. We're so lucky to have the bands this year that are being sponsored by Loveland's Insurance. They've been sponsoring our bands for many, many years. Specializing in home, auto, and business insurance, they're known to provide exceptional service and the best deals possible. Thank you for sponsoring our bands, Loveland's Insurance. While I'm mentioning bands, if you guys are wondering, hey Ron, when are these bands going to be out there? We're going to kick things off maybe as early as 7:30 tonight. The tentative plan was 8 o'clock. We're going to have the Counting Skeletons tonight. Tomorrow, we're going to have the Everyday People Band starting at 8 o'clock. Saturday, we're super excited to have School of Rock come down at 2 o'clock. So we have a lot of young musicians that will be down here performing. And then 8 o'clock, we're going to wrap up our festival with the Lunchbox Band. So thank you, Loveland's Insurance, for helping to bring all of those fantastic bands to our event this year. Right now, we have Evans Funeral Home passing by their home with a fantastic float. I just wish it'd shoot a little bit further into the crowd. Definitely a fun event to see an elephant doing his thing and spraying everybody in the crowd. Great float, Evans Funeral Home. I just think they're driving too slow. That's why it's holding up. Day Heights Auto Service right now. They're trying to have fun with everything. So, as I said, Day Heights Auto Service making their way. Another fantastic float. Loving to see everyone get into the theme this year, splash into summer. I hope everyone is enjoying it. Hopefully we're not making everybody jealous as you're watching this at home and missing out. It is a very, very hot day here in the Milford, Miami Township area. So happy to see all of these floats taking part in this piece of it. Of course, now Evans is slowing everything up. As I said, here's Day Heights. We had some lucky people who will be able to experience lifting that tow truck whenever they get down here at the festival grounds. So that'll be fun to see. As I said a couple times now, doesn't bear mentioning again at this point, this is our parade sponsor, Day Heights Auto. As I said, they provide honest and trustworthy car repair and towing. They've been serving this area since 1982. So again, super excited to have them be this parade sponsor. Certainly looks like everyone is having a lot of fun with the Splash Into Summer theme today. And they haven't quite come into the shot today just yet, but you guys will notice in some of these that we have Gary the Lion and Chick-fil-A Cow. We actually are lucky to have the Chick-fil-A baby cow in the parade with us as well. Who's Gary the Lion, you say? Well, that is the FC Cincinnati mascot. And we have the Eat More Chicken Chick-fil-A adult and baby cow with it. So these two characters are fast friends since their dance-off at our Breakfast with the Grinch last December. So we wanted to make sure they were back here having fun with all of the crowd here this afternoon. Yeah, and some of you guys, if you're following our social media on Facebook, we actually had a little contest out there where you could share some of your favorite things that you love about Day Heights Auto Service, liking our post, and as a result, people actually got to ride on the float. So these are some of these fantastic winners who submitted their great things that they love about Day Heights Auto Service, and as a result, they get a very close-up view of the parade with the Day Heights Auto Service team. So congratulations to those lucky winners. While we await our next float to come through, want to mention the Midway is always a highlight of Frontier Days. Our 2023 Midway sponsors a Claremont County Convention and Visitors Bureau. The Midway is not only rides and games, but blow-up laser tag out front and a children's area to the left. Fun for both kids and adults. The Claremont CVB is the most reliable source for current local travel info. By visiting our website, discoverclaremont.com, you'll never miss a thing. So Day Heights has a lot of tow trucks and a lot of candy to pass out to everybody today, so they're enjoying it. But here we go, Eat More Chicken. We got the Chick-fil-A cow, and as I said, Gary, the FCC Lion, now making their way into everybody's view. So excited to have them here. If you haven't, as I alluded to, the Breakfast with the Grinch, we will plan on doing what we're liking to create as an annual event. So looking forward to having them down here with us this December. Stay tuned for more details via our social media and website accounts. Next up, we have Super Green Solutions. Welcome to Milford Super Green Solutions. This is their first time in the parade with us. They're a brand new business that's part of a national franchise that has been at the forefront of green solutions movement for over a decade, aiding homeowners and businesses helps them decrease our carbon footprint. Over the years, Super Green Solutions has provided green solutions to thousands of individuals and organizations, helping them to reduce their energy costs and consumption. Super Green is also our 2023 Frontier Days shuttle sponsor. They and the Bluebird Bus of Hope are bringing you a shuttle from 5 to 11 p.m. both Friday and Saturday nights. So you can park up here near 5 Points at RDI and Milford Shopping Center, at Kroger, or at the City Administration Lot and grab a ride down to the festival. So we'd like to say thank you to Super Green and the Bluebird Bus of Hope for helping to provide a shuttle to everyone that comes down to the grounds this year. Okay, next up, we have the Red Bank Transport Company. As I mentioned, another one of our very long-time sponsors. They are our Frontier Days stage sponsor once again. If you have something that needs to be hauled, Red Bank Transport Company is indeed your answer. They're a family-owned, radio dispatch, local sand and gravel delivery company working in the tri-state area. Thank you, as always, for your support, Red Bank. Next up, this giant balloon float could be none other than the Craft Lab Milford. Yes, that is 100% nothing but balloons on the back of a trailer, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you that aren't familiar, the Craft Lab is a gift shop and craft store featuring a variety of local makers and artists. You can sign up for their creative workshop or try out their paint playground. Splatter that paint everywhere. It's great for families, date night, and company team building. You can learn more at thecraftlabmilford.com. For those of you that are coming down to the festival grounds this weekend, they're going to have a little mini paint playground as well. So looking forward to seeing all that. Next up, luckily I'm away from that little squirt gun that she has wielding there, right? Lady on the Roof. It's 100% woman-owned. They offer roofing, siding, and gutters at fair prices. They take pride in being detailed-oriented and thorough. They communicate all their options to their customers to help them make the best informed decisions for their products. Next up, we have the Miami Township Police Academy alumni. A warm welcome to the Miami Township Citizens Police Academy alumni. They are a volunteer organization that assists the Miami Township Police with neighborhood watch, park patrol, and community activities. And making their way, that is not a flying duck, I don't think. But hey, right now they've made their way. Another great, fantastic community trustee and sponsor of the festival grounds this year is RDI Corporation. They're a family-owned business committed to the relentless pursuit of the ultimate customer experience. They were founded in 1978 in Cincinnati, and they continue to grow with 11 domestic and nearshore locations and more than 5,000 in-house and work-from-home employees. Their 4 award-winning brands are a team of problem solvers devoted to the best customer experience and call center outsourcing to full-service market research, strategic digital strategy, and technical support services. As I mentioned earlier, they are also a longtime community trustee and sponsor of the Milford Miami Township Chamber of Commerce. So thank you, RDI, once again for your sponsorship. While we let RDI make their way, and this is probably the largest group of walkers we've seen today besides the Milford High School Band. So excited to have them here once again. I'm sure you're wondering, hey Ron, what kind of food we gotta have down here at the festival? Well, there's more. You can check out our website, but we'd like to thank the Book Matters for being the sponsor of our food and festival grounds with it. They were recently voted the best reason to put your phone down at the 2023 WHAM Community Awards. This independent bookstore is quaint, but filled to the brim with top-notch books, including an adorable children's section. Can't find a book you're looking for? Well, easy solution for you. Amanda, the owner, can most likely order it for you. Their customer service is phenomenal because of their great staff. You can find them here in Milford at 6 Main Street. Thanks for being the sponsor of the Book Matters. And I forgot to mention, walking with RDI today is actually the Cincinnati Cougars women's tackle football team. You heard me right, ladies and gentlemen. They are being sponsored by RDI this year. We have a number of women who are participating in it. We're excited to have them be a part of it and see what their season holds. They're actually going to have a little demonstration down at the festival grounds. So after we're done here, please stop down and see the Cincinnati Cougars. Passing by now is Sim Communities. They're a nonprofit senior facility sponsored by the Southeastern Ecumenical Ministry. They are located in Old Milford and Anderson Township. They offer independent, congregate, assisted, and nursing living for seniors age 62 and older. They are named Best Senior Living in the 2022 and 2023 WHAM Community Awards. Congratulations to Sim Communities. Next up, it's passing by right now is Resin Rockers. We recently just hosted a ribbon cutting for them, they're a family-owned business that makes their own unique premium quality resin art supplies. What a story this is. Owner and founder Mandy Hall built this multi-million-dollar business in under 3 years and during COVID. Growing like crazy in part because they're all about customer service. Congrats on your success, Resin Rockers. We hope you continue on that same trajectory. Next, you see it, the blue bus. Easy, as I mentioned earlier, this is going to be our shuttle. This is the Bluebird Bus of Hope. They're a group of traveling volunteer mentors who offer guidance to communities. They provide a welcoming, calm environment where individuals can receive information on services that are available to them. You also see the Bluebird bus driving our streets, as I said, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday nights, as they're providing shuttle services to help you get from up here at 5 Points down to the festival grounds and back again. Thank you, Bluebird Bus of Hope, for being in a parade. Next up is an exciting entrant, and I honestly do believe the first time they've been in a parade. I know I've never noticed them before. They're the U.S. Spider Riders. So we'd like to say welcome to the U.S. Spider Riders of Greater Cincinnati. They are actually being sponsored tonight by Octane Outlet. I'd like to make mention of something that's new to the Frontier Days event this year. Cincinnati Distilling, they're actually this year's beverage sponsor. They're going to be sponsoring, you guys take a look for it, the beer garden and bourbon tasting. They, being the legacy of one of Cincinnati's first distilleries, they brought the distilling heritage back to Milford. You can also enjoy a delicious meal with an elevated dining experience, fine spirits and crafted cocktails, and a place you make your events even more special. Even better, they're now open for lunch. We're so glad you're a new part of our community, Cincinnati Distilling. You'll notice here a bunch of people tumbling and dancing down the street. You guessed it, it's Dance Etc. They've been teaching dance and tumbling for more than 26 years. They are located on Meyer Drive. They're the fun place to learn as they teach students from age 1 through adult. They feature lessons in ballet, tap, jazz, lyrical, hip-hop, and acro dance, as well as tumbling for all ages. Thank you for being here, Dance Etc. Next up is a new, exciting, soon-to-be open business. This is Sharky's Cuts for Kids. They will be having their grand opening in Miami Township in front of Meyer in just a few weeks. We've already made a splash in our local community. They stepped up to sponsor our balloon twisting this year. This means all of your young ones get balloon creations for free at Frontier Days. Sharky's is the fun place for kids to get their hair cut in a clean, trustworthy environment for parents and their kids. Next, you will notice Cohatch. They provide comfortable and close-to-home office spaces for individuals who do not want to be too far from the important stuff. These offices have a variety of layouts and types of rooms available for all your work needs. The Chamber is our office there, and we love being in the heart and in the middle of downtown Milford. Next up is another entrance that is close to my heart, the Milford Lacrosse Foundation. This is a club that provides boys and girls in grades K through 8 a chance to learn and play lacrosse. I just finished coaching my 7th year with the foundation, one of my favorite sports, bar none. Their coaches are amazing volunteers who truly love the sport, love sharing it with all of your kids. Come try lacrosse. I promise you, you'll be glad that you did. Okay, while we let these guys come through, I'd like to mention another one of our fantastic sponsors, that being Duke Energy. They are the Frontier Days Makers Market sponsor. The Makers Market features 40 booths from local artisans, including jewelry, bath and body, home decor and yard art, woodworking, crochet, embroidery, and sewing, tie-dye, candles, wax melts. We also have a kids' mud and sensory kitchen, as well as a variety of food items and more. Duke Energy is dedicated to improving their communities in a variety of ways. So thank you, Duke Energy, for your support of the Frontier Days Makers Market this year. Next up behind Milford Lacrosse Foundation is the Banners for Christ. A huge welcome. They've become an annual staple in our parade. So thank you once again, Banners for Christ, for being a part of the Frontier Days parade. Next up, you'll notice another entry with a bunch of dancing kids out here. This is Fit for Kids. If you're looking for an active way to keep your kids busy all summer long, gymnastics and tumbling offers a fun way to be just that, as well as build strength, increase flexibility, improve coordination, and gain self-confidence. No matter your age or experience level, Fit for Kids can help you find the right class for you. While we have this pause, I want to mention The new sponsor this year is Nakama Studio. You can find them in the village of Batavia, where they offer a wide variety of enrichment classes, camps, and events for all ages. The mission of Nakama Studio is to provide a safe space for the community to learn and grow together. They're another new sponsor, and another new sponsor on top of that is the Anderson Gutter Company. They're a local family-owned company with the experience and level of integrity that is rare to find these days. They're available for both commercial and residential services. When you read their reviews, you can tell that making customers happy is a top priority. Both Nakama and Anderson Gutter are sponsoring this year's Youth Makers Market, which will be on Saturday, 12 to 5. And that was very daring. Very, very daring. I love it, though. Hope you guys all got a chance to see that. And coming up behind Fit for Kids is the Kiwanis Club of Milford. This group of individuals is dedicated to making the world and the Milford Miami Township community a better place for children and young adults to live. With more than 13,000 clubs worldwide, they're located in 94 countries. Again, 94 countries. The Kiwanis motto is serving the children of the world. Thank you, Milford Kiwanis, for all that you do for our community. They've been a great supporter of the Chamber and Frontier Days, as well as other various events in and around the Milford Miami Township area. Right behind them, you see it coming into view here. This is the Claremont Public Library. We'd like to say welcome to, obviously, our local library. The headquarters are in our Miami Township branch on Buckwheat Road next to Mulberry Elementary. What will you discover? Come check them out. Trying to make sure she's here. I believe Commissioner Claire Corcoran is in the van over here. She'd like to welcome her. She's one of our 3 Claremont County commissioners. Right behind Claire is Bonnie Batchelor, another commissioner, and she's running for re-election. So welcome to you both. As I mentioned earlier, the Craft Lab, you guys got an opportunity to see that entire float filled with nothing but balloons. They are actually going to be the sponsor of the Frontier Days Children area. It opened in June 2021, as I said a few minutes ago, as a gift store made entirely of local artists and makers. They empower us to make stuff and do things, and it's always been a focus. So in November 2021, the Paint Playground experience was created. It's a 45-minute experience that's great for kids as young as 2 and adults. Groups of 2 to 18 people have a wonderful time laughing and creating together, and you have no artistic experiences necessary. So if you're looking for an opportunity to step out to the Paint Playground, you want to create at home as well, they have anytime activities where you can try out the new electric spin table or purchase a craft kit from their large selection of kits. Next up, passing right now, another dance group entry is Dancing on Main. Their family dance studio offering classes in ballet, tap, jazz, hip-hop, tumbling, and yoga for ages 3 through adult. Dance parties are also offered for children and adults. No competitions, just performances. You can register for summer dance classes and camps today. It's a great place to be active, feel confident, and have fun. Next up is RE/MAX Results Plus. At RE/MAX, they assist people to achieve the American dream through home ownership. They're a great group of realtors, so please visit their website and check them out. Hopefully you guys were able to see some of these shots. We took an opportunity yesterday to put up some various splash zones down along our parade route. So you'll notice here as one of the floats is coming up to it right past Skyline. We have a number, as I mentioned earlier, baby pools out there. They're allowing everyone to kind of refuel their water squirters and water guns and just have some continued fun in the parade tonight. So happy to see everyone in the community taking advantage of that and having fun with our theme, yet again, Splash into Summer. Yeah, well, we have an opportunity here for the next float to arrive. I want to mention, as I said, Cincinnati Distilling, we're going to be doing some different things. So if you're wondering, hey, Ron, what's down there to drink? Well, we're going to have our usual pop and water booth. But we took an opportunity this year to have something special with Cincinnati Distilling. We're actually going to be doing, everyone will have an opportunity to do a bourbon tasting. We're going to have 4 different selections from them for you guys to try. On top of that, we're taking the opportunity, and it's hot weather, to have some vodka lemonades, maybe some bourbon and Coke, whatever you guys desire. So please stop down and see us. Looking forward to everyone partaking in the bourbon tasting with Cincinnati Distilling. As I mentioned just passing by a little while ago was Resin Rockers. Our face painting booth is actually being sponsored by them this year. As I mentioned, that woman-owned business started in 2020 and has grown exponentially in just a couple of years. They provide a unique high-end resin for crafters as well as a wide variety of other crafting items. Next up, coming into view for everybody, is the First Baptist Church of Glen Estee. They're committed to knowing Christ and making him known. So thank you, First Baptist Church of Glen Estee, for being in our parade this year. And someone is enjoying the Super Soaker from the church float. Next up, you guys will see this beautiful old-fashioned delivery cart. Be none other than Kroger. This is one of my favorites in the parade, along with the old-fashioned fire truck, of course. I guess, well, I just like old-fashioned or bourbon since I spent how much time talking about it. For those of you who know me, you already know that. So, welcome, Kroger. Thank you for being in the parade this year. If you're down at the grounds and hear our sponsor announcements during the festival this year, you may wonder who that voice is. Not mine, I promise you. I'm very tired of hearing me right now. It's Rich Palmer of Rockin' Palms Media. Rich is a local voice actor and narrator specializing in explainer videos, commercials, YouTube narration, e-learning, audiobooks, and more. Knowing how to present, engage, educate, and entertain is important when you want your story to be told right. Rich can help you share your message too. Right here in this beautiful car is Angelo's Pizza. They are the oldest family-owned pizza restaurant in Milford, Miami Township area. They've been serving pizza to the Milford community since 1961, which means they're celebrating 62 years this year. Great folks at Angelo's, thank you for your continued support. Next up is a new entrant into our parade. It's Cold's Homemade Ice Cream. They're actually a new business in Claremont County specializing in small batch homemade ice cream. They make it fresh the old-fashioned way at each event with a beautifully restored John Deere hit or miss ice cream machine. How fun. Can't wait to try your ice cream later today, Cold's. Thank you for joining our parade. Next up, we have Democracy in Action. I'd like to say welcome to them. They're a Democratic Social Club. Glad to have you in the parade with us this evening. I have an opportunity right now to say thank you to another one of our fantastic sponsors. This is actually Dale Robertson Jewelers. They're our character sponsors this year. You can look for them at Sharky. Look for Sharky Shark and the Princesses from Dale, from Dance Etc. decked out in bling, courtesy of Dale Robertson Jewelers. Dale's been serving friends for more than 50 years. They can custom create your perfect piece, refashion your heirloom, or you can find your perfect new piece in one of their awesome cases. Next up, coming into view for everyone, is the St. Andrew St. Elizabeth and Seton Church. They are pre-K through 8 Catholic school. It started as the single school of St. Andrew in 1948 and then expanded to include St. Elizabeth and Seton in 1959. Since then, more than 3,000 students have been blessed with having a faith-filled Catholic education from a school with a history of excellence. I'd like to mention real briefly here, the Twisting Sensor is sponsored by this year's Sharky's Cuts for Kids. The kids and parents want something different with their haircut experience. They get a superior haircut while sitting in a police cruiser, Barbie Jeep, fire engine, and many other great vehicles. Or they can sit and watch their favorite movie, sporting event, or even play a fun console game. Again, that's all going to be coming soon to you at Sharky's Cuts for Kids. And because of Sharky's, visitors to the Twisting Sister booth receive free balloon creations all weekend with us. Next up, you see here CTRH. This is a Cincinnati Therapeutic Riding. They serve adults and children impacted by disabilities and unique challenges through equine-assisted services. Thank you, Cincinnati Therapeutic Riding, for being in the parade tonight. We see here Raptor Inc. They are a volunteer-driven nonprofit organization located in Milford, Ohio, dedicated to the conservation of birds of prey. They've been serving the greater Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky area for over 44 years, treating injured and orphaned raptors at their hospital and providing educational programs in the community with live birds of prey. We just held an open house there It was a lot of fun to see the Raptors, and you can learn more about everything that they have there. Thank you, Raptor Inc., for being in here. Next, I'm sure you guys just noticed as I was talking about Raptor, is Representative Jean Schmidt. She'd like to wish everyone a fun-filled Frontier Days. May God bless everyone. Thank you, Jean, for being a part of the parade. Next, you notice passing by is a partnership for Milford Schools. Yes for Milford is a group of parents, school staff, alumni, retirees, and other community Milford from Milford, Miami Township, and Union Township who believe schools are the heart of any community. They actively support and advocate for Milford Schools so the district can continue to be one of the best in Ohio. Welcome to you all. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Golly Trolley. This is obviously being brought to us by Golly's Restaurant and Tavern, located right here in front of me on Lila Avenue. It's Milford's local bar and grill. It's also home of the best burger in the Milford, Miami Township for 2 years running at our WHAM Community Awards. Actually, all the food's pretty delicious, and the newly renovated restaurant is beautiful. Come down and check them out. Notice here we have Sim Haven, as their sign says, creating a splash of memories. They're a nonprofit assisted living and skilled nursing facility that has been rooted in Milford since 1980. Please thank Sim Haven for 43 years of providing all they can for those in our community. You'll notice a fun little float coming down here. Continuation, I believe, of Sim Haven, passing out some balls and stuff for everyone. Okay. Next up is the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention. They work to eliminate the loss of life from suicide by delivering innovative prevention programs, educating the public about risk factors and warning signs, raising funds for suicide research and programs, and reaching out to those individuals who have lost someone to suicide. Welcome and thank you for all that you do. Next up behind them is Meggie Funeral Home. They help families during life's most difficult times with care and compassion. They're family owned and operated, and they have an on-site crematory. I think this is usually everyone's like fun time. I don't see the bikes out this year, but this is a Syrian Shrine and Ladies Oriental Shrine. I'd like to say welcome to them. They're another annual attendee in our parade. This is the Syrian Shrine and Ladies Oriental Shrine Court 8. Shriners and the Ladies Oriental Shrine Court 8 support Shriners Hospitals for Children, 22 pediatric specialty hospitals all throughout the United States. Thank you, Shriners, for all that you do. While we have a little gap in some additional ones, I'd like to thank some additional sponsors at this time who have actually supported the festival this year. Our silver sponsors are Claremont County Equipment and PDQ Doors. Our bronze sponsors are Maxi Law and Techni Title, and our community sponsor is Howard Hanner Realtors. I'd like to mention once again, and a special thank you to People's Bank as being our Frontier Days sponsor. As I mentioned earlier, we had one lucky family that was chosen to be hosted by People's Bank with the best seats in town right on our property, front and center. People's Bank is well known to those in Milford, Miami Township, and the heart of Milford on Lila Avenue. They always greet you with a smile and are willing to lend a helping hand as they're dedicated to their customers and the community. People's is a true community partner, and we're thrilled to have them as one of the Milford, Miami Township Chamber of Commerce banking partners. Located at 735 Lila Avenue, People's Bank is a community bank with big bank capabilities, including personalized service, bundled solutions, local relationships, and community impact. Again, just want to remind everyone, I know we're expecting a big crowd this weekend, so parking could be a challenge, but I want to remind everyone, we have shuttles for Frontier Days, and as I said earlier, these are being sponsored by both the Bluebird Bus of Hope and Super Green Solutions. The Bluebird Bus of Hope bridges the gap between mental health care services and the community in the most accessible way through transportation. Their goal is to reach, inform, connect, educate, and empower. If you'd like to learn more about their mission, visit their website at bluebirdhope.org. And another one of our fantastic sponsors for that shuttle is Super Green Solutions. They're at the forefront of the green solutions movement. As I said earlier, they help homeowners and businesses decrease their carbon footprint by reducing energy costs and consumption. They offer custom plans so you can pick what works best for the needs of you, your family, and of course, your business. With over 10 years of experience, they're the right choice as you seek to make improvements to your home or business. Well, I stand corrected, ladies and gentlemen, as you've seen here, as I was mentioning some of our fantastic sponsors, the Shriners went all out once again this year, having a lot of their fun bikes and cars and everything in a parade. So definitely enjoying seeing this. I believe you're seeing Leaping Lena right here. So it's, again, great addition to the parade. As always, compliments of the Shriners. Yeah, I hope everyone just came out tonight and is actually enjoying the parade. One of the things we tried to do this year is try and kill some of the time while everyone's lining up the parade and we're closing out parade route. We actually were lucky enough to have the Funnel of Love food truck come up to Kroger parking lot this year. Hopefully everyone enjoyed it that came down here. It's actually something that we are hopeful to continue doing and bringing other food options to the Kroger parking lot for years to come. Want everyone to come out and enjoy the parade, get lined up early, get that fun seat. Whether we have a Splash into Summer theme next year or not, still love to have everyone out and actually enjoying the community together. So again, look forward to that for many, many years to come. We'd love to have everyone have some food and drink options while you wait for us to put this together. I think a lot of people don't realize how much work goes in behind the scenes to help with this festival. A lot of us on our committee are on site at the Legion grounds. First thing Tuesday morning, we're here till Sunday evening, helping set up, tear down. So again, we want everyone to come out and enjoy this great event. So again, look forward to that for years to come, and providing you guys some additional food and drink options. While everyone's enjoying the Shriners, I want to take an opportunity for those of you that come down and you wonder why we have the tip jars. Well, that's because we at the Chamber love to donate back to our graduating seniors in our community. A number of those, you will notice there, we actually have 4 different scholarships that we provide to local graduating seniors each year. No tip money goes directly to them. So for those of you that will be down this weekend, thank you in advance for any of your donations you make. They are definitely going to a great cause and supporting other Milford and Miami Township graduates for years to come. As I said, a lot of what goes into putting on this parade is certainly the cleanup, right? And so if you're wondering, hey, how can I get involved or how can I help make some money for my organization, please reach out to us. You can find us on our website, and we'd love to do that. That's one of our special things. So a lot of the cleanup, we appreciate the groups that will be assisting this year, cleanup of the festival grounds, but also the parade. As you can see here, we have a lot of people taking the parade this year. It's exciting to see. Obviously, people come back and come through and clean up after all of us. So again, one of those special things for us to do. And again, we love to donate to local sporting groups, whether it be cheerleaders, the band. We'll have a lot of those young children down there helping to support putting on Frontier Days once again this year. So thank you, all the community groups that help put Frontier Days on every year. I'd like to make mention, as I said, hoping to see a lot of people down at the festival grounds this year. We appreciate RDI and all they do as a community trustee, but also in their continued support of putting on Frontier Days. As I said earlier, the ground sponsor this year is RDI. They've actually hosted and sponsored a parade in the past. They've done other great things as well. As I said, they're a fully managed IT service provider in Milford. With RDI, you can return to focus to your business as they provide all-encompassing solutions to impact your business in positive ways. You can breathe easy knowing that your data is safe, as they also provide IT solutions without business disruption. Thank you again, RDI, for your continued support of the Milford Miami Township Chamber of Commerce, and of course, Frontier Days. You guys will notice along the banks of the Little Miami River is going to be the Craft Lab. This is our second year attending our event and putting on a fantastic children's experience and display down there for the group. That entire children's area, the entire children's area is created and sponsored by Craft Lab Milford. It's a gift shop and craft store featuring almost 40 different local makers and artists. You can sign up for a creative workshop or try their paint playground. As I said earlier, we're going to have a mini one out there this year for everyone to come down and enjoy, and an opportunity to splatter paint in their mini paint playground. You can learn more at thecraftlabmilford.com. Again, the Shriners are having a lot of fun. You know, one of these days, we should just try broadcasting this with the Shriners. I'm just going to sit out there next year and ride around and get a front row seat to this parade. The one upside, though, if you guys are watching drive around, is we have a parade sponsor. You guessed it, Day Hits Auto Service. As I said, we're grateful to it. Hopefully, no one breaks down and needs them to come and rescue them tonight. But like I said, they're a great sponsor of us, both the parade. They actually, last year, we had a classic car show, and they were one of the sponsors of that last year for us as well. So they've been a great community sponsor and Frontier Day sponsor for the last 2 years. We appreciate all they're doing. As I've said before, they give you honest, reliable auto care service from Milford, Miami Township, and look forward to their new store that will be opening in Loveland. Thank you, as always, Day Heights Auto Group. So as we come up on 7:20, we should, if those of you guys are in and around the downtown Milford area, probably noticing our band warming up. That is, as I said earlier, the Counting Skeletons. They potentially are going to be taking the stage here in the next 10 minutes, originally slated for 8 o'clock. So make your way down now. Get ready to see them. Looking forward to their performance tonight. They become an annual staple at our concert and event for the last few years. So excited to see them once again. Tomorrow night will be a newcomer to us, the Everyday People Band. Great cover band, so looking forward to having them. They have a fantastic following here in the greater Cincinnati area, so excited to welcome them to the festival this year. And then last but not least, some of you guys will remember the Lunchbox Band. We brought them in a few years ago. Great reference from some other bands that we've had over the years. And the crowd has loved them. I know last year we saw some people who remain nameless dancing up on chairs and enjoying the band. So looking forward to seeing more of that again this year with the Lunchbox Band as we wrap up the festival. So again, all of those great bands looking to start at 8 o'clock tonight, the Counting Skeletons. Tomorrow, Everyday People Band. And then Saturday, we will have Lunchbox. As I said earlier, at 2 o'clock Saturday, we are lucky enough to have the School of Rock bring some of their great young musicians to this, so looking forward to their participation to it. Please come out and support these great young musicians as well. passing by right now is the Milford Masonic Lodge. We'd like to welcome them. This is the Milford Masonic Lodge number 54. They're a strong, active lodge of about 320 members who meet in a historic building in downtown Milford. Also, their member, Jay Rothenbach, will be selling fried bologna sandwiches and walking tacos. Again, those of you that join us know that it's a staple at this event every single year. They do this at Frontier Days in order to help raise money for the lodge. So be sure to stop down, say hi to Jay. Also, we want to thank Jay for all of his support. He also works for the city of Milford. So thank you, Jay, for your continued support of our great community. So again, stop down. Walking tacos, fried bologna sandwiches. What else can you really ask for? Well, more than that. But again, please stop down, see Jay, and tell him how much you enjoy being here. Coming into view right now is a giant school bus with a giant eagle. Can be none other than the Peterman Bus and Milford Transportation. This group, Peterman Bus Services, provides safe and reliable transportation for our Milford students. And if you're looking for a job where you can work with kids, get to drive them around, of course, please get in touch with Peterman. They also have a booth down at our festival grounds if you would like to learn more. So thank you, Peterman, for all you do to support the Milford students. You'll notice here in the shot right now, Skyline, you'll see a flatbed holding all of our judges. So we appreciate everyone having their floats in it this year. Obviously looking forward to see, we'll actually be announcing those winners later tonight via Facebook, but those judges are actually carefully tabulating everything that they think about it, whether it be most creative around the theme, most creative in general. So looking forward to seeing those winners. Obviously stay tuned for that post here later this evening around our float winners. Hopefully everyone is enjoying, again, our theme, Splash in the Summer. Excited to see everyone out there. It looks like some of these baby pools or refueling stations are actually still holding up quite well. We honestly thought that that water would be gone by now. And I just want to say a special thank you to the Milford Fire Department for stepping out. I'm sure a lot of you guys, if you're driving around Lila earlier today, would have noticed them filling that up. So we appreciate them doing that for us. Definitely needed that in order to give these refueling stations. As you just noticed, we had Center Bank passing by, so we'd like to say thank you and welcome to Center Bank, where you can enjoy banking again. We need to get these guys some bigger buckets next year, though. Gonna be a lot of candy in those. Come on, guys. Stop down, see me, we'll give you a big bucket, we'll fill it with candy, compliments of Frontier Days into the chamber. We got you. We appreciate you, Center Bank. At least they brought a wagon full of stuff. That's the upside, right? They can refill those buckets quite often. So thank you, Center Bank, for being here once again and all your support of the Milford Miami Township community. Next up, you will notice, yes, that eagle means none other than another great local sports group from the Milford Eagles. And yes, it's the Milford Area Swim Team. So thank you guys for being here. It's definitely exciting, as I mentioned earlier, coaching for a number of years to see all of these great youth organizations becoming a part of our Frontier Days Parade. It's a great opportunity to pass out candy, receive candy, of course, wave. I know my kids enjoy doing this. They've been doing it a number of years now. So thank you to the Milford Area Swim Team for being in the parade this year. Next up, we have David Painter for Commissioner. I'd like to say welcome to David Painter, who is running for Claremont County Commissioner. He is currently the Vice President of the Board of County Commissioners. Great to see you, as always, David Painter. And, as you can see here, it's another one who's getting involved in the Splash in the Summer theme. So, David, thank you for your creativity and having fun with the crowd. We appreciate you being here. Coming up right now is the Milford Rough Riders baseball. This is the first time they've been in the parade, so we'd like to say welcome to the Milford Rough Riders baseball program. It's great weather, play some ball. I hope these young boys have enjoyed the parade and being in it for the first time. So thank you again, Rough Riders, for being a part of the parade. And one of the few floats that's had a lot of rocking music. So thank you, Rough Riders, for bringing that to the parade as well. Passing past this is the Seal Pros concrete ceiling, another new entry into it, so thank you guys for being here. Next, you'll see this beautiful van here. This is Choice Chimney Solutions. They're a neighborhood chimney and fireplace service company providing maintenance, repairs, and full custom renovations. They specialize in both gas and wood-bearing fireplaces, indoor or outdoor, as well as fire pits. They promise superior service and quality at a fair price. And our next entrant, Spiral Groove Records. Actually did a ribbon cutting for them last year. So welcome to the parade, Spiral Groove. This is a nostalgic and eclectic independent record store selling a hand-picked selection of new and vintage vinyl records and audio equipment. If you're a lover of vinyl records and vintage audio equipment, please stop in and see Spiral Groove Records. Again, loving seeing all of these great Milford organizations being a part of the parade. Next up is the Milford Eagles Football and Cheer. This is a youth football and cheer organization established to promote the wholesome development of youth participants through their association with instructors and coaches in the sports of football and cheer. So welcome to the parade, Milford Youth Football and Cheer. Happy to say I will actually have a young cheerleader myself. It's my beautiful daughter. Will be starting the cheer program later this summer. Okay, while we rate some of our next parade participants, I want to thank Red Bank Transport once again for the stage. As I mentioned, we have a number of great concerts coming to you this weekend. Could not be done without the fantastic sponsorship of Red Bank Transport. As I said, ladies and gentlemen, they have been sponsoring this stage as long as I've been a part of this great weekend. So thank you again, Red Bank Transport, for all that you do in helping to put on Frontier Days. As obviously doing these bands and great concerts will not be possible without you guys. So thank you, Red Bank Transport. I'd like to give a quick shout out to the Milford Police Department. I know it's not easy, but they do a fantastic job of coordinating road closures for tonight's parade. Also doing a great job of also crowd control, making sure everyone is safe. It is hot out there, ladies and gentlemen, so we appreciate all that they are doing and all that they have done to support the parade this evening and making sure that it's a fun and safe evening for all of you. So thank you again to the Milford Police Department. Coming into view right now, ladies and gentlemen, is the Anderson Gutter Company. They're a local family-owned business with over 30 years of experience serving greater Cincinnati and northern Kentucky. Services include gutter replacement, gutter guards, gutter repairs, gutter cleaning, shingle roofs, metal roofs, and underground drainage solutions. Anderson Gutter Company is here to help homeowners and businesses protect their homes and offer free estimate to you. So thank you, Anderson Gutter Company, for being in the parade and also being a fantastic sponsor of the Youth Makers Market this Saturday from 12 to 5. Right behind them, you will notice it is Life Change Church. This is the Life Change Church of Milford. They're located near Walmart, so please stop in or check out their website for more additional information. See here, Magnolia Springs. We like to say welcome to them. They are assisted living and memory care community serving our older residents. They're located on Loveland Miamiville Road in Miami Township and provide supportive services to our seniors. They'll be celebrating their 5-year anniversary this year. Congrats and welcome. Actually, that was one of my first ribbon cuttings that I did as President of Chamber of Commerce. So happy to see these guys continue to be a part of the parade. Next up, passing us right now is Clark Heating and Cooling. They are a 4-generation family-owned company serving all of your heating and cooling needs. They're ready to make your home comfy, and I'm sure they've been getting a lot of service calls here lately as the weather has been absolutely beautiful. Next up, you can see it, a tree floating on your screen. No, it's the Little Miami Brewing Company, ladies and gentlemen. I think we already know them. They really need no introduction. I think I say their name a ton at our annual WHAM Awards. Clearly, the community loves everything that they're doing. If you're not familiar with them, though, they are a brewery that focuses on small batch craft beer that is brewed in-house on site at their facility. It's a family-friendly tap room that is warm and inviting with a beautiful view of the Little Miami River, so you can enjoy watching the game, sitting by the fire pit, or simply just having a party. Little Miami Brewing should be the destination for all of that. Coming to view right now is a big agency in Sailor Pastures. They're an independent insurance agency located in Milford that offers competitive rates and coverage for you and your family in home, auto, life, and more. Big was voted Best Insurance Agent in the 2022 WHAM Community Awards. Congrats again. With them are Ryan Saylor and Shane Watson with the home team Sells, Remax Results Plus in Milford, which they work hard to sell your home or help new buyers find their dream home. As you see here coming into view for all of you guys at home watching is Healthcare for All Ohioans. Healthcare for All Ohioans is the educational arm of SPAN Ohio. They are a 501c3 public charity. Charity conducts the educational programs of SPAN Ohio, such as supplying speakers, educational materials, tabling, outreach, and research. As I mentioned earlier, I want to give some additional details real quick about School of Rock. And for those of you that may not be familiar, and I've mentioned them a few times now, but maybe you've never heard of them, they teach music through performance. You can come hear them, as I said, Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. They actually give one-on-one private lessons and put kids of all ages and abilities in bands from day one. School of Rock offers free trial lessons in guitar, bass guitar, keys, vocals, and drums. They'll help you pick an instrument, learn how to play it, and get you on stage in no time. Schedule a free trial today at 513-586-ROCK or through their website at CincinnatiSchoolofRock.com. Passing by here reminds me of like the Knight Rider. I don't know what it is, but this is the Stone Lick Smokehouse. They're a traveling local smokehouse trailer. You need to get their card. Come over to my house sometime. They strive to provide authentic food via refined methods. So thank you, Stone Lick Smokehouse, for being a part of the Frontier Days Parade. Next up, you'll notice on these t-shirts is Beckman for Judge. This is Judge Anita M. Beckman. She's running for judge of the Claremont Municipal Court. She's currently in office and is the first female judge of the Claremont Municipal Court. Welcome, Judge Beckman. Thank you for being here. And right behind Judge Beckman, a couple of companies you can see are coming into view, but I'll mention, since they're passing by their home right now, is Almer's Auto Care. Almer's Auto Care has provided more than 85 years of auto repair excellence to our community. They continue to provide exceptional auto repair and maintenance and services in Cincinnati and Kentucky. Thank you, Almer's, for being in the parade. Right behind them, the Golden Arches. You guys can't miss that. That is the Eisen Family Restaurant, also known as McDonald's. The Eisen family fulfilled their dream to own, operate a family business, and offer the same great opportunity to young people looking for a career in the restaurant industry. They now own 6 restaurants, including McDonald's. So, Eisen family, thank you for all that you do to support our community, and congrats on fulfilling your dream. I'm sure you guys will notice this weekend, if you're looking for anyone that needs some assistance while you're down on the festival grounds, just look for these beautiful baby blue t-shirts you will see around the grounds. That is brought to you by none other than Little Miami Apparel Company. They are a new business located in the Milford Shopping Center right here on Lila Avenue. Stop in to see Justin Larabus or anyone on his team for any of your t-shirt or printing needs. They've done a fantastic job. We appreciate all the support that they have given to the Chamber. Passing by right now with all the fun Super Soakers is Heart Church. They bring the community together with their big hearts. They believe that together we can help build a church that's going to build our city. And also right in front of them was Tickled Sweet Milford. They're the finest chocolate and candy store in the heart of historic Milford. Their candy is delicious for those of you who've never had a chance to stop in there. They're open 7 days a week. Stop in and say hello to Bambi and her team. Thank you, Tickled Sweet. Passing by right now with another fun float. Again, loving to see everyone getting involved in the Splash the Summer theme is River Hills Bank. They've been serving the people of our community for over a century. River Hills Bank, they offer a reliable banking relationship from daily money management, accounts, to loans, and more. River Hills Bank is your resource for a lifetime. Coming into view right now is a great addition to the parade this year, and actually they're going to be down at our festival grounds, and that is Roofer Troops. They're veteran-owned and big advocates and supporters of our military troops. Their mission is to help improve the lives of those in our communities with integrity, respect, skilled craftsmanship, and service that you can absolutely unequivocally depend on. So thank you, Roof for Troops, for being here. As I said, they will be down on the festival grounds as well. They will have a small booth if you'd like to stop in and say hello. Had an opportunity before the parade started to spend some time with a lot of their great volunteers who will be here this weekend. So please stop in and say hello to Roof for Troops. We appreciate everything that they do to support our military community. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is probably like the highlight of the parade for everyone, right? I don't know if this guy does it, but it's Glazer's Meats Incorporated. This has become the traditional end of the parade. I always miss out because I'm doing other things. But as you can tell by the noise in the background you're hearing here, they certainly are a crowd favorite. They've been serving Cincinnati's favorite ghetto for over 75 years. Don't tell Grandma, Glazer's is better than hers. Glazer's Ghetto, tradition served. We appreciate them always being here and hyping up the crowd. I don't know how many people are saying how they miss out on a Tubagetta every single year. So thank you, as always, for being a fun addition to the parade. So thank you for being here, as always, guys. So, as you can see here, That's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to say a special thank you again to Day Heights Auto Service for sponsoring our parade tonight, and People's Bank for being the presenting sponsor for this year's Frontier Days. Please, please, please come down and join us at the festival tonight till 10 p.m., maybe a little bit better, maybe a little bit later if I can convince the band. I will do my best if y'all are having fun. Tomorrow from 5 to 11, and then Saturday from noon to 11 as well. As a reminder, we will have the Maker's Mark and Kids Maker's Mark this Saturday starting at noon. So please stop down and see all these great local crafters. So thank you again, everyone. Hope that we have a great weekend. See you next year.